All right, so we'll just begin with some marching. And let's take that up a little bit. You can bring your knees up, or you can try just jogging. You don't even have to lift your toes off the floor. You can just jog in place without even picking up your toes, or you could. You get your feet right off the floor and get your knees up. Or like I said, you can do the high knees. And let's take it side to side. And let's take it over the top. All right. And how about a stretch for the hamstrings? So straight legs, flat back, and just bend over as much as you can. Doesn't matter how far. It's really all about the straight leg and the flat back. And then we'll just bend the knees, round the back, and roll it up. And then let's get a stretch for the quads. So you can either do a butt kicking move, or you can hold on. All right, we'll stretch over the side. Just grab the wrist. And to the other side. And a couple of circles. Sorry, a couple of circles. Palms facing forward. Rolling the shoulders, opening the chest. All right. Let's try a squat for starters. You know, I always love to start there. So you want your feet, let me turn that down just a little bit more, sorry. You want your feet in a straight line underneath your knees, and you want to have your feet just a little bit apart. You don't want them to be perfectly together, nor do you want them apart. Just in a straight line. Make sure they're not too far out, too far back, because you want to be able to use a full foot. You can use your hands on your lap or on your chair to give you some assistance getting up. And then you can just tap the chair, or you can sit carefully in the chair and get back up. Try not to just land in your chair. Try to use your legs as much as possible to control the ascent and the descent. Don't forget to breathe. Exhaling at the hardest part, which is right at the bottom, right there. Just as you land and start to bring yourself back up, that's the hardest part. You probably know that. Try to keep your knees in alignment. Careful not to let them fall out or knock in as you squat. Just a few more. Last two. There you go. Let's try a plank. Haven't done those in a while. So you start here, just like your stretch for your legs. You want straight legs and a flat back, and you're putting your weight a little bit on your hands. Again, you want your shoulders right over your hands. Keep going until you can find a challenging place. Maybe it's right here. Maybe this is a good plank for you. Straight legs, flat back, shoulders lined up over your hands. So careful not to be back here. That's something totally different. Right here. If you can get further out and hold yourself in a straight line, great. If you get tired, you could always bring one or both legs in and give yourself a little bit of a break and then come back. Try not to let your back sag. Stay in a nice straight line. Let's count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it back in. All right, so let's try lunge. I think we did some of these last week. You can use your chair to hold on. You're putting 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. So from the side, you're here. You've got your weight on the ball of your foot back here and on the heel of your foot in the front. Knock out that back knee, and that's what takes you down. So you can hold on. That back knee takes you down. Notice it's the back leg that initiates the motion, and then your front leg catches you. You could always stand this way. And you don't have to go all the way down. You could go a short ways. Nothing wrong with that. You can feel it. It's working. Don't forget to breathe. Careful not to put all your weight on your front toe. You really want to drop down on your heel. Use your glute to push you back up. Use your toe of your back leg to stabilize you. Last two. All right, let's do the other side. Okay, so now you've got your other foot forward. Whoops, you've got your other foot forward. Any luck, the cat doesn't attack me. And then just drop out that back knee. Remember, it's the back leg dropping out, and then you put your weight on the front glute, front heel. And you could go just a short ways, or you could go all the way down into two 90-degree. Make sure you get a little sunshine between those feet. You don't want to be walking a tightrope. Don't forget to breathe. Last two. All right. If you have a weight, if you have a heavier weight, grab your heavier weight. I have 2 small weights, so I'm just going to grab both of them. Now I'm going to soften my knees just a little bit, and I'm going to bend over. So I'm just kind of relaxing on my chair. I've got my shoulder not hanging, but kind of tucked into my back with a flat back. And I'm just going to row it up. This is great with like a jug of something. Just 2 more. All right, let's do the other side. Kitty's going for a ride today. So I'm just going to rest on my chair, soft knees, flat back, shoulder not hanging, but rather tucked in, and just lift straight up. Just with your elbow. Careful not to let your back fall into an arch. Almost there. Last 2. All right. So I'll put those down for a minute. And let's try. I'm going to stand behind that in a moment. Turned out. So as wide as you can comfortably manage. You obviously don't want to slide into a split, but turned out, externally rotated. So your feet are in line with your knees. You don't want to have your feet in here, then your knee trying to go out to the side. And then you're going to bend one knee, and then without getting taller, bend the other knee. So one leg straight, one leg bent all the time. Now you can do that right behind your chair so that you can hold on. And you don't have to go that low. You don't have to go that wide. But try to have one leg straight and one leg bent, and try not to get any taller throughout the process. Try to keep those knees lined up. Just a few more. Last 2. All right. So let's sit in the chair. See if my kitty will let me. Come on, you. I know. I guess you didn't want to. So let's go to the front and the side. So you're just holding on to your light weight, sitting up nice and straight, shoulders relaxed, good posture. And we're going to go to the front and the side. Front and the side. You could stand for this if you wanted. Front and side. You could even kneel if you really wanted to. That would challenge your core even more. Try to stay nice and firm in your core. Try to keep your shoulders fairly relaxed, because if you shrug them up, you're going to be tensing all the muscles in your neck in your trapezius. They kind of travel down your neck and into your shoulder. So you want to avoid kind of doing that crunching and lifting, and just try to stay relaxed and breathe. Exhale on the way up. Last two. Just one more. There you go. All right, let's do my favorite one. So that's the one where you're sitting wide to give you some balance. You've got your two weights. You don't even need a weight. You don't have to have a weight. I like a light weight for it, but you don't have to. One up, one down. And we're going to lean over, but try to keep this arm that's up there straight up. Try not to take it with you. So here we go. Just trying to leave that straight up at the ceiling, and then use your waist to pull you back up and switch and reach. Leave that arm straight up and pull it back up. Switch, straight, reach, lift, switch, reach, stretch, lift, switch, reach, pull. Almost there. One more. All right, nice. So let's grab a pillow. Hopefully you have a pillow. Whoop. So you're going to put the pillow between your knees. We're going to do some squeezing. Get those adductors, those inner thigh muscles built up. So it's just a squeeze and a release. Here we go. Squeeze, release, 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 squeeze, release. Two more. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Let's do a squeeze and hold. Squeeze, hold. 2, 3, release. 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 Two more like this. Squeeze, hold. 2, 3, release. Squeeze, hold. 2, 3, release. One long one. Squeeze, hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Let's grab those weights again. Let's see if we can challenge your brain a little bit with a three-way curl. Those can get a little discombobulating. So you're doing 3 different curls, one after the other. So first you do a regular curl, which is palm up. And then you twist and come down, and you do a hammer curl, just like a hammer. And then you go down and twist, and it's a reverse curl. It's palms down. So it's palms up, twisting as you go, hammer, palms down, palms up, hammer, palms down. Whoops. See, I can do it too. Palms up, hammer, palms down, 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 palms up, hammer, palms down. One more. Palms up, hammer, palms down. All right. We'll pick those up again in just a second, but let's do some footwork, and let's try a little, whoops, wrong way, a little jogging in place while you're sitting. So, oh, kitty. So what you're doing is you are going to just lift your heels one after the other. Go as fast as you can. Kind of messes with my brain when I go too fast. And then I get all discombobulated. So do your best. You're probably better at it than me. Oh, see, get a little hitch every now and then. And then let's go toes up. So you're just tapping your toes. And let's go heels up. And toes up. Ugh. Okay. I think those are tough. Let's try triceps. So we'll grab those weights again. You know what? Let's do just seated. So your arms are over your head. So let me change this a little bit so you can see a little bit better. So your arms are over your head, and you're just going to drop them back. So your elbows are pointed up at the ceiling, and they're not forward. You're sitting up straight. And then you're just going to reach them up. You can lean right against the back of your chair and just drop your hands behind you. Let me turn my chair so maybe you can see a little better. So I'm just leaning and dropping my weights back. Just two more. There you go. All right, so let's get a stretch. Let's do a seated stretch. So you're just sitting in your chair. You're going to extend one leg long while your other leg is bent. Get a stretch for the hamstring. So your toe is up. You'll lean on that one leg and reach for your toe if you can. It's all about the straight leg and the flat back. to really try to keep that leg straight. And let's go for the other one. So knee bent, and then a straight leg, flat back. And then sitting sideways on your chair, you're going to hold on to your chair, drop that leg. If that's as far as you get, that's okay. But if you can reach back and get up straighter while holding on to your chair, you can get a nice stretch for your hip flexor and into your quad. And then just relax back. And then we'll try the other side. Hold on to your chair, drop the knee, and then if you can, reach your leg back and sit up nice and straight. Let's get a little twist. So you're just going to hold on to the chair with your right arm, with your left arm, reach on the outside of your leg, and slowly twist. And then let's go the other way, holding on to your chair, and twist. And over the side, just pulling on your wrist. Over the other side. And then let's reach back for a couple of circles. One more. All right. Well, I hope to see you next week, and hope you have a safe, snowy day. Thanks, everybody.